Welcome back to the show, everybody. Check out these headlines. Largest German bank chooses Ripple and Metaco. You can't make it up. And 14 million retail customers in Ripple. We got that and so much more. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digitalperspectives.com for exclusive content. How'd you like the dramatic pause? $2.48 trillion market cap for crypto. The market is off by 3.4%. 63,500 plus for Bitcoin, 3,100 plus for Ethereum, $110 billion market cap plus for Tether at the moment. XRP is at the number 8 spot at 51 cents, off by 1.5 into 24 and up by 4.9 on a 7-day. Range of price very quickly between 52, 54 cents. We'll keep an eye on it. 7 days left. 7 days left until the largest XRP conference in the world, May 3rd, May 4th at MGM. You can book your room right here, stay right on site, get the best deal, and walk right to the conference, right from your room. It's a beautiful location. The people are amazing there. The service is incredible. The entertainment, the restaurants, I'm telling you, it's just, you cannot beat it. We love the facility, as you can tell, and get your discount and have private dinner with Brad Garlinghouse. What are you waiting for? All you got to do is go to this site right here, futureofdigitalassets.com, and then all you have to do is scroll up to the front, go to your cart after you get a ticket, and then when you go to check out, you're going to go to checkout, and in the discount code right here, you're going to put 589, and you're going to get a 25% discount. So you can have private dinner with Brad Garlinghouse. Yeah. And the Honorable Christian Carlo, right? And Congressman Wiley Nickel. I'm telling you, this is going to be remarkable. And we're having a special musical performance that will involve the Honorable Christian Carlo, myself, the artist Ronnie Nash, bass player Vince. They're all amazing. And I cannot wait for this evening. It is going to be very special. You need to get your ticket because I tell you, you know how these things get close, and sometimes they'll have to just call it because they get so close. They got to call it, they got to organize for food and these types of things. If you're thinking about doing this, this is probably going to be the last time you'll see this same lineup of people ever be in a room again. This is why you want to do it, because these are the moments, man. I mean, this is going to be a remarkable, remarkable hang. There's no question about it. Well, here's the IRS. Shout out to Cody Carbone from the Digital Chamber, who is going to be on stage at XRP Las Vegas. If you've not had the opportunity to hear this young man talk, oh my goodness, you're in for it. The IRS has released its draft 1099 DA to help report future cryptocurrency transactions. Confused about what it means? Don't worry, because they've got us covered. They break it down right here. On April 19th, the IRS shared the draft and the design to address the reporting requirements involving digital assets with respect to unhosted wallets. It's not set in stone yet. They're looking for your input to refine it. So if you want to have any input, you can do so. The key update is to introduce a new category for the digital assets and unhosted wallet as a checkbox. This inclusion suggests a move to categorize unhosted wallets under the broker definition, aligning the broader regulatory efforts to integrate KYC practices into cryptocurrency interactions. See, this is what I was saying about Tether. Tether don't do any KYC, right? So I don't know how that's going to work, going forward. So we'll see where it goes. However, how it could affect you, crypto users need to know that you may have to reveal more about yourself than you currently have, provide identification information, and for platforms to get ready for more hoops to jump through when dealing with unhosted wallets. Interactions with platforms via unhosted wallets will likely require additional verification as well, affecting your experience and operational dynamics. For DeFi, big changes could be on the horizon with the push for more oversight and user ID checks, which could significantly alter how DeFi operates. And this is what I've been saying about DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited about DeFi too. I think we all get it. Digital assets are the next iteration of digital finance and certainly DeFi platforms. But what does the legislators and regulators say about it? And then there's this. There's a kooky advertisement here by a National Institute of Standards and Technology. I think is it Standards and Technology or Science and Technology? I can't remember. But nevertheless, shout out to Mr. Mann for this. It's amazing. And what they're basically talking about in this advertisement is preparing for the quantum cryptography standards that will be coming to protect all of us. And there's music in this, so I didn't want to get hit with a copyright thing. But how interesting that this government agency now is preparing for cryptography standards that will protect all of us. Interesting. And then we know here, expert says UK banks must act now on ISO 20022. The financial sector is at risk. Now, this is all about bringing that standardization so you can move rich messaging data, which is ISO 20022. And that language has been around for more than a decade, but it has been chosen as the standardization to move to, with the integration allowed with the movement of coding and of digital assets, so you can move the tokenized value along with that rich messaging data. That's how that works. So then we see this. JP Morgan knows how important ISO 20022 is, because this is what they said. Why are we investing in ISO 20022 messaging? Payments are the backbone of today's economy. Without payments, you ain't got nothing. And that sounds like David Schwartz, because that's why they worked on payments first at Ripple with XRP. Because no matter what you're dealing with in whatever sector you're in, if it's a payment, it's in every sector. Whether it's a retail, institutional, bank, doesn't matter. It's a payment. Then the EU is struggling here as they're dealing with bans on anonymous hosted crypto wallets and the cash payments over 10,000 euros. And that's actually been out for a while. Shout out to Patrick Hansen for clarifying it's been that way since 2020. But nevertheless, you know, everything is coming. In the UK, they're coming out with their stablecoin legislation, they said by June or July of this year. So in just a few months. This is rolling out all around the world here. And in a moment, I believe you're about to see what can help manage all of these different ledgers and jurisdictions around the world. Come on in. Well, this is going to require some talent on my part. This is DZ Bank here. And let me tell you something. They've got it set up. And what they're doing is pretty remarkable, ladies and gentlemen. And let me get this pulled up so I can cue it here for us. All right, I've got this queued up. Shout out to Mr. Mann. Give him a follow for this. Let's see if I can do this here.
The Z Bank is quite happy, and we're a bit proud that we're one of the first banks in Germany which really built and made their digital custody platform going live. We can serve our clients dealing with settlement and custody of digital assets, focusing on crypto securities according to the German securities law. My name is Holger Meffert. I'm head of security services and digital custody at DZ Bank in Frankfurt. DZ Bank is the largest German depository bank with a volume of 300 million asset under depository.
Beginning of 2023, we then decided that we should best work together with Metaco Harmonize. So what we aimed at is finding a solution that is as best as integrated in existing capital markets processes to make it as efficient as possible. We started to implement, and then only after 10 months we are proud to have gone live with a custody solution based on what Metaco is offering. We aim at introducing a solution.
And there you have it right there. I just wanted to stop it so you see that they're dealing with Metaco or Metaco, however you like to say it, and Ripple and Harmonize for their solution. This is where we're going. Now, getting back to this understanding right here, shout out to Bank XRP. Give this OG a follow. NTT Data developed an international money transfer platform using the Ripple payment protocol, enabling near real-time payment and settlement of funds. System reached 14 million potential retail customers. How about that from the bottom up? But you know what you need from that to work? The top down. That's right. You need clarity. You need legislative clarity, regulatory clarity. And then you've got access to all those potential customers and more. But what's interesting about this NTT data, and I know that there's a lot of newbies in this space that ain't been in here that long. Well, this is a diagram that used to be massive for all of us to see back in the day. And it was put out by Everest, an NTT data company. And it is about Interledger enabling interoperability across platforms. The map for the adoption and the market infrastructure to be connected from 2020 to 2025. And here we are in 2024. And look at where we're at here. Look at all this, all the different payment systems for the regions of the world here. And what do we understand? Ripple right here tied into the payment systems. Just as we understand FedWire is FedNow, Ripple's in there. Just as we understand there's a relationship between the Digital Pound Foundation, the Digital Euro Foundation, right? SBI in Japan. We know the deep relationships. We know the connections we've seen even referenced about China. So then you see the XRP ledger sitting between it all. Then you see how the rest of the platforms around the world connect from the different sectors and areas. It appears to me from what we see, with the introduction of a launch of a US dollar stablecoin on the XRP ledger this year, this looks remarkable to me. And I can't wait for that launch of that stablecoin. And I can't wait for the idea that we may just get a stablecoin bill passed in the United States this year too. Coincidence? Not in my house. Everything is on track. And 2024, 2025 look to be shaping up like a great year or two, according to this chart as well. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. It's just my digital perspective. Sometimes you got to look back down the road to see if we're still on the right road. And from where I'm standing, we're on the right road. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. I'll catch all of you on the next one.